In the 1820s, surgery was a grisly affair. There was no anesthesia, and young medical students were forced to watch and learn. The young man who walked out that day was Charles Darwin. The ordeal of the operating room was too much for him. Over his father's objections, he quit medical school to pursue his dream of becoming a naturalist. Darwin was hired as a naturalist aboard the British Admiralty's HMS Beagle, which embarked on an expedition to survey and map coastal waters around the world. The Beagle was at sea for 5 years. To Darwin, it seemed an eternity. He shared a small cabin with the captain, with whom he had several disagreements, including the story of creation.
Darwin.
While the captain held to the Bible's account of creation, Darwin believed that the earth had changed slowly over millions of years. There was a debate that would follow Darwin for the rest of his life. The Beagle made stopovers in ports from Australia to South America, including 36 days in the Galapagos Islands. Darwin's search to understand the laws of nature took shape as he studied the animals on the Galapagos Islands. Of special interest to him were the physical differences within a certain species. For example, the finches on the Galapagos had different shaped beaks. They varied according to the environments where the finches lived. Some had beaks that were hard and blunt, ideal for hammering open crab shells. Others had beaks that were more tapered and suited for hunting and pecking among rocks. The difference was puzzling. As Darwin analyzed it, he began thinking about how the struggle to survive was the driving force behind all life. If a species is to thrive in its environment, it has to evolve or perish. With this simple yet powerful insight, history was made. Darwin discovered the mechanism that made evolution work, the process of natural selection.
Though his idea is clear, Darwin knows that his evidence and his argument are both undeveloped and unacceptable to many. He sees other works on transmutation ridiculed by the public and his peers. Darwin will wait and work for more than 20 years before he makes the theory hidden in his notebooks public. Only his closest friends will know anything about it or its volatile implications. In November 1859, at the age of 50, Charles Darwin publishes On the Origin of Species. For the rest of his life, and the many years beyond, it will be the work that most defines him, and for which he will be both celebrated and scorned. Through the scope of his voyage and his vision, Darwin had revealed no less than the astonishing order that underlies the natural world.